Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Gabrielle B or Gabby, whichever you want to call me, honey. And today we have a short story time to tell y'all, okay? Listen, I know we looking like we're sneaky. You know, I'm giving off mysterious vibes with the hood. I know I am. But that's just because my hair not done. So, anyway, I didn't feel like doing it. Today we have a story time. It's funny. It's true. What you're reading is true. Yes, I did this. I just want to say before I say the story time, okay? I was not a bad child, okay? I might have been a little curious at times, but I was not a bad child. I don't care what y'all say. I was not a baby kid. No, I was not, but I was curious. So we're going to get into the story time, okay? And while I'm telling y'all this story time, I'm eating a pickle and a pudding cup because I'm a child.
I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling, cause you love to have them all crying.
This was when I was younger. I believe at the oldest I could have possibly been was like 6. Yeah, I'm gonna say 6. From the time I turned 6 to about the time I reached like maybe elementary school, like 4th grade, I was very curious, you know. I had a lot of whys, you know. Every time when my mom be like, don't do this, I'd be like, why? And not being like disrespectful, like I'll just be like, why? Like I just want to know everything. I want to know a reason for every single thing. So I was very curious. Now, my mom used to be a cop. She used to work at like a correctional facility. Before I was born, and then when I was born, she gave all that up. That's what I am gonna hope. That's what these handcuffs were for. But that used to be what she was. But this was like 6 years later. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I hope that's what the handcuffs were for. Because, yeah. Anyway, so she kept them high up in a box, in a closet, where I couldn't reach. Just want to say that. I could not reach this part. She kept it very high up. Also was up there was like certain toys that either I had stopped using or my mom had taken from me because I was like being bad or something like that. So I'm pretty sure the reason why I wanted to get up there in the first place was because I was grounded. And well, not grounded, I guess, like I just got in trouble, you know. And so my mom was like, took one of my favorite toys, she put it up there, and I had other toys to play with, but she knew that was my favorite one, so that's why she took it. So anyway, so she took it, she put it up there, and I think I could still have it when she came home, but I didn't want to wait till then. Okay, so my grandma was watching me, and I love my grandma to death, y'all. My grandma watched me pretty much all my young life. Like, she was the person that came and watched me a lot. So she was watching me, and we watched the Backyardigans together. I don't know if y'all know what the Backyardigans is or was, but Backyardigans used to be that show. We used to watch that, the Doodle Bops, all that together, but my grandma loved the Backyardigans as well. So we were watching the Backyardigans, we were eating a snack, blah, 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 you know, very much grandma, grandchild vibes, love it. Anyway, so we were doing that, and my grandma was like, I'm finna go to outside right quick and cut the flowers, like, you know, cut like, not cut them, but, you know, she liked to do in the garden. I don't know what all the garden stuff means, okay? But she liked to be in the garden. So she said she would go out to her garden. She's like, you can come with me. But I was like, okay, I'm coming. Let me go get some shoes. That's what I told her. So she was like, okay, that's fine. You can go get some shoes. And she was waiting for me. And then I said, I have to use the bathroom too. And I think she was thinking in her head like, I don't know, I should just wait here by the door. Because she was like, okay, I'll wait for you. And I was like, no, Grandma, I'm coming. Well, I said, Mimi, I'm coming. Mimi, I'm coming. No, it's fine. Like, I'll be out there in 2 seconds. Like, I was very, not only curious, but I was also very smart when I was younger. And I was also like I feel like I was a little bit of a manipulator, a little bit. Not, I don't want to call myself that, but you know what I mean. Like, I knew how to finesse my way into stuff, okay? So she was still like, no, because you know how grandmas are. But I guess, like, I kind of just stayed in the room and just stood there for a while. And then I kind of heard the door, like, closed, but I didn't hear it all the way closed. So that's how I knew that she had left it open. I guess something were to happen, because literally, y'all, before y'all even try to come to comments saying that my grandma left me in the house when I was younger, literally, y'all, the garden was right there. Like, I could just walk straight out, didn't turn, didn't do nothing, right off the car porch. So she could literally probably see in the house, but she couldn't see my mom's room, because, like, it was like, how do I explain it? It was like kind of to the corner. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, she couldn't see in there. So I was like, okay, so here's the plan. I'm finna wait a little bit, and then she kind of started getting in her garden again. And I know she was gonna come check on me, but I had to be quick. So anyway, y'all, so I ended up getting a step stool, which the step stool was actually for when, like, my mom did my hair and stuff. But I ended up getting a step stool, and using the step stool and a hanger, I was able to finesse the box down. So when I finessed the box down with my toy in it, that box, the box with the handcuffs in it came after it, and it fell, like, with it, and it made a bunch of noise. I was like, let me stay still for a second. I was like, make sure my grandma didn't hear that and come in. So I was like, okay. So I got the box down. I got I got my toy, and then I was about to put the new box up. But then when I shook it and I heard it rattling, I opened it and it was handcuffs. So I was like, ooh, they're handcuffs. So I don't know, y'all. I can't tell you what was running through my mind. I really don't know. I could not tell you. But in my head, I said, yeah, I'm about to handcuff my grandma. I think she'll like that. That was literally, I guess, what I thought would be great. So I figured that the key, like I said, I was young, so I was smart, but I wasn't amazingly smart to be 6. So I didn't think about, oh, there's a key and all that stuff. So anyway, I got the handcuffs. I put them in my back pocket, and then I got my toy down, and I put it to the side so I could play with it as soon as my grandma, like, come back in. So when I got back outside, I didn't realize how long I had been gone, but my grandma was just sitting on the bench at this time, and she was like, where were you? And I was like, oh, I was about to come, but then I saw some drawing, and I decided to make you a bracelet, Grandma. Or Mimi. That's what I told her. I said, I decided to make you a bracelet. I remember this specifically. I said, I decided to make you a bracelet. And so she was like, oh, thank you so much, baby. And, like, she had her hand there. Okay, it's a bench, you know what I'm saying? But it had, like, you know, like, there was, like, things on the bench. She had her hand, like, sitting on the bench, y'all, like this. Like, this is the bench that she was sitting on there. So she had her hand there, and she was like, oh, thank you so much, you put it on me. And so she was so tired that she was just, like, laying back, you know, just with her hands on the bench, stuff like that. I was like, okay, click. Look, that's the Lord still get me back for this. Anyway, so clicked it. And I think at that click, my grandma knew it was not no bracelet. Because as soon as it clicked, she went. She said, "Give it, She was like, what is this? I was like, I found them. And that's why I gave you. It's a bracelet. I was trying to play dumb. At this point, I knew that they were not bracelets, but I was trying to play dumb because I figured that, like, okay, I think I'm in trouble. I was like, I'll get it off. So I tried to unclick it. Nope, wasn't working. There was no key. She said, oh, well, where did you get this from? Like, she started to freak out at this point because she was like, where did you get this from? And I was like, inside in a box. So she was like, you have to go back and get the key right now. So I went back inside, brought out the box. There was no key. There's no key. Not a single key. So at this point, now what do we do? Why? Because my grandma is outside connected to a bench. She's outside connected to a bench, y'all. The only person that could move was me. But by my grandma's tone, I could tell that my ass was grass. So my grandma did not like whooping me at all. No, she never did whoop me. But she didn't like my mama whoop me either. But this was something serious. She was like, Gabby, go inside and get my phone. And so I was like, no, she's gonna call my mama. She's gonna call my mama and get in so much trouble with me. I'm so sorry. I started bawling because I knew I was in trouble. And I was crying because I was scared. But a little bit of me was crying because I was trying to get my grandma to feel sympathy on me. Because I knew I was in trouble. I know I was in big trouble. So she was like, okay, it's fine. Just go get my phone. For about a good 10 minutes, y'all, I sat out there and cried while my grandma was handcuffed to this bench. I did not go get that phone because I knew that I was in trouble. And my grandma had to keep pleading with me to go get the phone. She kept telling me, you're not going to be in trouble. Just get the phone. But I have to call your mom because I have to figure out where the key is. Y'all, I was like, no. Because you're going to keep telling me that I'm not going to be in trouble. But if you call mom saying that I handcuffed you to a bench and there's no key, I'm going to get in trouble. I don't care what you say, Mimi. I'm going to get in trouble. So I said, kept crying. So finally she was like, listen, Gabby, if you don't go get the key and I stay stuck out here till your mama gets home, and then when your mom gets home, and I was stuck out here for hours, because it was still hours till she came home. I was like, and she was stuck out here for hours, and you were just sitting here crying, looking at me, you can get in more trouble. So I was like, you're right. So I go back inside and get this phone, and as I'm holding my grandma's razor in her hand, y'all, that's the type of phone she had, that flip phone, you know what I'm talking about? As I hold my grandma's razor in her hand, I'm just like, this is gonna get me the biggest butt whooping in my life. Definitely. So, about the phone out, she called my mom. My mom was mad. Pissed. She's angry. She's very angry. She said, let Gabby know I'm gonna get her when I get home. Who? I was scared. I was about to take that phone out my grandma's hand and run. What's she gonna do? That's so wrong. But I was scared. So then she was like, she knew that she heard that I heard that I wasn't gonna cooperate anymore. She's not gonna get you. She's not gonna get you. I was like, yes she is. Yes she is. Baby, yes she is. You know, all that. So then my grandma was like, I don't think there is a key. So then at this point, my mom has to come home. She comes home, which means she had to get off her job. I ain't never been that scared for my mom to come home in my whole life. I was scared. And she came home. She couldn't get it open. She tried pretty much everything. She had to call the police department. So the police had to come to our house. Because the police couldn't get him unlocked either. So I was in trouble. So then the police officer had to call someone else, get the key or something, No, I think they had to call like a, whatever it's called, and just get like sawed off my grandma's hand, I'm pretty sure. And even though my grandma can usually keep me from getting that butt whooping after talking to my mama down, that one, no. Because what was even worse about those situations, can y'all guess? When she went back to the room to get the box that the handcuffs were in, my toy was down too, y'all, that I had gotten taken. And like I said, I was already in trouble. Anyway, that's it for this story time, y'all. Thank you so much for watching me talk about how I handcuffed my grandma to a bench. If you like this video, please give it a huge, 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 huge thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel because I upload every single week, sometimes twice a week. Turn them post notifications on so you'll be notified every time I upload, because I'm trying to give y'all some juicy content. So go ahead, if you want to be a part of this family, go ahead, like this video, subscribe, comment for more. Let me know how y'all feel. If y'all got time, tell me a story in the comments, a little short, story in the comments of some stuff that you did as a child that you kind of regret. I do regret doing that to my Mimi because at the end of the day, she did not deserve it. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. The next video is going to be kind of different, but you'll see. So make sure you turn that post notification on. Yeah, so then you can see it. Anyway, bye, y'all.